4 or 5 minutes late because
that traffic.
So the traffic was bad, but
plus them hurricanes playing them nose right now, bro.
Hey, the traffic is crazy. One time for them canes, though.
One time for them canes. Shout out to the whole U. You know what I'm saying? Death to them nose. All right, my bad.
No, that's cool. But, so I'm driving in. I get pulled over, dog.
Oh Lord.
Woo, I see the lights.
No.
So I'm smart.
Right.
I consider myself to be semi-intelligent.
I would believe that.
So I pull over and, you know, I got tints on my car. So the first thing I do is, you know crazy ass stories, dog.
Right.
So I rolled out all my windows so they can see that I'm clean, I'm solo, I got my seatbelt on, I'm good.
Right.
The cop looked at me. Hey man, you're going a little too fast. Yeah, I got a sports car. I'm going a little too fast.
Right.
Look, man, I'm on the way to my show. I'm running a little late. Blah blah. I kept it 100 with him, dog. So he was like, you know what? Just slow down, man. Just keep it moving.
You know what?
But 20 years ago,
yeah,
I would have not rolled down all my windows.
Yeah.
I probably would have just crept it down a little bit, and that's how motherfuckers get shot, man.
They say wisdom comes with time, brother.
Right?
Experience is the best teacher.
Yo,
obviously you've been pulled over a few times already.
I ain't gonna lie, though. Yeah.
Nah, but that's what's up, though, man. And to be honest with you, a lot of times, man, it's just a matter of how you talk to people, man, and how you communicate with them. With certain police, not all police.
Right.
We know damn well that's not the case all around America, but
that's right.
You know,
I guess this is more like a message just to everybody, man. If you're out there, and especially now, man, it's BET weekend, big
shout out
games
to the
going
BET
on.
Awards, bringing that thing down to
That's
Dade
right.
County one time for the BET Awards.
I got a spoiler too. I heard who won Best New Artist, but I'll talk about that in a little bit. But anyway, man, just a message, man. If you out there in the streets and you're driving, whether you're riding clean or whether you're riding dirty, you get pulled over, man. Don't get shot, man.
Don't get shot.
Especially
if you're riding dirty.
Especially if you're riding dirty.
I never understood niggas that are riding dirty and talking cash shit. No, when they got like work in the trunk or a pistol on them, like, come on,
roll down the windows, let them see you're clean. You know what I'm saying? And just keep it, keep your composure.
Unless you're Jay Cutler, please take that dude to jail. Get his ass up out of Miami yesterday. Good. I'm just saying.
That's another
That's a whole
show,
other conversation, though. We'll save that for the sports hour coming up soon.
Nah, man, but we got a good show today, man. It's episode 2.
Yeah.
And we got my boy Mario, our friend, a friend of ours.
The homie, shout out to the homie Mario. What up?
Mario Ramil is in the building. Can we get a clap real quick for Mario? Hey man, this is a funny ass dude.
He is. Definitely is.
Spanish, Latino from Miami.
Yeah.
Cuban American.
Yep.
There's not too many of those out there.
Not too many, man.
Or maybe there are, just they're not as funny as
this guy.
They're not as authentic as this cat is.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, I'm excited about talking to this guy and kind of just finding out how he started and what's next for him. He also hosts his own show.
He got his own show inside the Song Room.
We were on this show.
We've been a guest on that show, actually.
We have, because of the Murder Gardens.
Shout out to Murder Gardens. The series coming real soon. Shameless plug, sorry. Shout out to Inside the Song Room, another shameless plug. Sorry. Shout out to FOE Records, another shameless plug. All right.
Keep going. I ain't gonna stop you now.
I'm done now, bro. But I do want to talk. I want to talk about something real quick. So, in case y'all haven't noticed, we kind of been gone for a few weeks, right? And we just kind of want to give a shout out to everybody that was affected by the hurricane in Texas, Florida, obviously Puerto Rico, and the whole Caribbean. And just hoping everybody's getting back to business and back to normal, man. And our prayers are with everybody out there, man. But that's why you haven't seen us in a few weeks, man.
Yeah, man, it's been rough. I lost power for a few days. I know Colosus in both of his houses. He lost power for a few days. So, yeah, man, we're back, and we are not gonna stop, man. Yeah. Our shows are pretty much booked for the next month and a half. Yeah. So we got some good shows coming up for y'all. We got some special guests, some celebrity guests. Some big dogs coming through in the next couple of weeks, man. So this should be fun, man. But
we're also gonna be showing love to a lot of the up and coming artists that's coming up, So man, anybody that got music, anything that you want us to critique live on the air, go ahead and submit that. Fido, I know you got the email address, man, but yeah, they can submit it to us, and we'll critique it in our most honest way possible. And we're also gonna have the guests chime in on some of the records we're critiquing.
Yeah. Don't send no whack shit.
Don't send that whack shit. Keep that shit in your studio, your basement studio.
Yeah, that email is miamispotlightshow@gmail.com. miamispotlightshow@gmail.com. Shout out to everybody on Facebook Live checking us out right now, man. Make sure if y'all watching this, make sure y'all share it. Hit that share button.
Yeah.
And make sure share it. So
show them that logo, man. Show them that logo. Whenever you see that logo, man, show that love. That's the Spotlight Show.
That's the Miami Spotlight Show, man. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, we're just trying to make history.
Yeah.
You know, we're trying to take this podcast radio show game to the next level.
Absolutely.
Shout out to everybody out there already doing it. But at the end of the day, the way I look at it is, this is us. This is what we do.
Right.
And this is the Miami Spotlight Show. It's all about the Miami Spotlight Show. We show love, but at the end of the day, this is what we do, and this is us. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That being said, we're gonna bring our first guest, or our only guest, to the show. You want to do a little intro?
When you got a guy this funny, you can't have two guests. He needs his own 1 hour so we can sit there and laugh our asses off. So I don't want to waste any more time. Shout out to my homie, my brother, one of the funniest dudes coming out of South Florida.
Stand-up comedian.
The
guy has like 10 different characters.
10 different characters.
That he does.
Got his own online show.
Influencer. YouTube, fucking superstar.
I don't know what else to add.
Local
future Dade County legend.
Dude, this guy, a Chico.
Chico.
This guy is doing big
an actor of Murder Gardens.
An actor of Murder Gardens, right? And the host of his own show, Inside Story Room. Guys, give it up for my boy Mario Ramil. Mario.
Now we're talking, baby. What's going on, brother? How you doing, brother? How you doing?
Mario, what's up, man? What's up?
Yo.
Welcome to the Spotlight Show.
First of all, thank you guys so much for having me. Second of all, I kind of feel a little bit like just the way you guys brought me on.
Right.
I'm a little bit of a whore, I think. I've done just too much, I think. They hype me up.
It's even worse than talking to the pink microphone.
I know. You gotta give me the fucking yellow one.
Mario, I'm actually gonna get you some headphones real quick.
Go ahead,
so you can hear what the fuck we're saying.
Awesome. You guys hyped it up like I'm not supposed to be good now and shit.
No pressure now. No pressure.
Thank you guys. Yo, first of all, thank you guys for having me. For real.
You're very welcome.
I appreciate that shit.
Thanks for joining us, man.
If you know me from the Inside the Sewing Room show, my mic I usually hold, so I'm trying to get used to this fluffy pink thing in my face. But thank you guys for having me, dude. I'm excited. This looks like Erykah Badu's vagina. It's just the most fucking retro. This is awesome.
What you do for that puss?
Very underground.
What you do for that puss?
I love it. I've done some weird shit for the P.
That's good, bro.
Yeah.
Hey, well, listen, man. We're excited just as you are to be here, man. I've known you for a few months already, almost going on a year now.
Yeah.
So we've hit it off right off the bat.
We did,
From fucking starting, it wasn't even about business when we first started chopping it up. It was more about just like getting to know each other, the jokes, and we just hit it off, right?
Right.
Unless that's just me. I hope the feeling's mutual.
No. It really was. I mean, I don't know exactly how we met. I think I reached out to you. I don't exactly know how we met, but yeah, from day one, it was just we linked, dude. We linked. So
it was a good vibe, dog.
Yeah.
And I'm a pretty good judge of character, man. And if I can't vibe with you for in the first 5 minutes,
something's wrong.
Something's wrong.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And we're still
dude.
connecting, man. And
it started off
shit
as friendship. Now we're almost business partners, best friends.
Yeah.
You know, melt candle wax on each other. I mean, shit got weird.
You're definitely part of the circle.
Thank you.
You know what I'm saying?
Thank you.
In the circle of trust.
Yeah, right. And I think I've told you that before, man. So I guess we just want to know, man. We got a couple questions.
Yeah,
how did it start? How long have you been doing comedy? And I guess it's a two-part question. And when did you know?
I was just gonna ask.
Yeah, when did you know?
Funny, man.
Some people are like, he hasn't started doing comedy, huh?
How did it start? And when did you know you were gonna be a comedian?
Dude, all right. I'm gonna give the cliche answer right up top.
Right.
You always kind of. I was not the class clown. The class clown is the asshole in the back that's like. In the middle of the teacher talking and shit like that. I never really did that.
Right.
I was the kid that like would make fun of the teacher's accent and like do the teacher. You know, when they turned around or something. I was always kind of I don't know, I always tried to be a little funnier than the class clown. You know what I'm saying? But when I got into comedy itself, like stand-up comedy, was about a week before my daughter was born.
Nice.
And she's how old now? Because she just had a birthday, right?
She just turned 4, yeah.
Okay, so 4 years ago is when you actually started doing the comedy.
4 years ago,
is when you really said,
before,
fuck this shit, I'm going hard, I'm going in.
I had this weird, your perspective, you have a kid, you guys know, you know that when you have a kid and now you responsible for a fucking life.
Yeah.
Like,
shout out to all the parents out there.
One time,
I got my son in the building right now. Shout out to Prince Colosus.
For the week
Put yourself on the live.
One time for the week pull-out game.
Put the camera around. One time for my son.
Yeah, one time.
Shameless plug.
Dude, it changes your perspective, man. Like, it's not a fucking egg they give you in middle school you have to take care of for a week. This shit it can't die.
Right.
Because then you're in trouble.
And then it's all on you.
And then it's all on you.
That was the motivation.
And then people are like, it's like a dog. I hate people. No, you can put yours to sleep. Mine wakes up again.
Right.
So that was your motivation to really fucking move forward and say, I'm doing
I
this.
didn't want her to grow up and, and eventually tell me, like, why didn't you I can't look at her like you can't look at your kids and be like, yo, follow your dreams, all this. You're a hypocrite if you didn't do it, or at least try.
Absolutely.
You gotta lead by example.
So I did.
They see everything. They see everything.
A week before she was born, I stepped on the Miami Improv stage, which closed down. I think it was the last show. I think I closed it down. And
my boy Mario shut it down.
That's right. So I did that, and I loved it, dude. I loved this. I kept going with it.
That's good. 4 years ago, fast forward to today.
Yeah.
How many shows have you done, man?
I don't know.
How big of a crowd have
Successful
you performed?
Successful ones?
Well, no. Any. I mean, I'm sure you've been all over the place.
Yeah. Well, I bombed 3 months in. I bombed at the Magic City Casino. I thought, you get the laughs. You start thinking you're fucking George Carlin.
Right.
Yeah. I could play on anything.
Rest in peace.
So we did one time.
Yeah.
And so I went to this Miami's funniest whatever contest, right? And there's like fucking 30 comedians, and I went out there and I thought, all right, I'm going to shut shit down because I had the killer 3 minutes that I've been doing all over town. Right. And I went out there and I turned from a comedian to a magician. The jokes sucked. I disappeared. Nobody knew what happened to me. It was
a tough crowd.
So then I told myself, I was like, dude, I got to be back on that stage one way or another. And then a year later, I sold Magic City out.
Nice.
Wow.
And that was one of the biggest.
How many seats is that?
I don't know.
A couple thousand.
That's a big fucking place.
I got a question. So when you're writing these jokes and getting ready to actually do a show, I noticed some comedians will, I guess, not recycle jokes, but use jokes from show to show. Where do you pull your inspiration from when you're getting ready to prepare for a show? As far as your jokes,
new material, or
is it like new material?
I try.
Life experiences?
It's definitely life experiences and stuff I've been through and things I've observed.
Yeah.
But yeah, you always try to. Every show you want to treat it as a fresh show, or else that was something for me that was hard. Like when I started doing shows, and after a year or two or whatever, some of the jokes didn't seem genuine because I've been doing them for fucking 2 years. Yeah. So it's not as
they're new to everybody else, but
they're new to everyone.
To you, it's like
and sometimes you get the shitty. Sometimes you get the shitty. You're in a shitty predicament where like you go somewhere and like. That same crowd will come the next So then you're doing the same stupid fucking joke. Yeah. So I try to avoid that, but for the most part, I try to do a lot of improv. I try to just stay. I try to stay animated. Just.
Is your comedy physical? Like, do you really get into it?
It is. It is, and I try not to rely on the physicalities of my jokes and shit like that. Because I noticed that when you're in a little bar and most people are drunk and stuff, like the animation shit, like when you're on stage, it just kind of...
You're going to get dizzy watching you.
Depends on how you set it up. But,
do you ever, not to cut you off, but do you ever, like, pinpoint people in the crowd and just realize you can say some funny shit about someone just sitting in the crowd?
Oh my God.
I know criminals do that all the time. Do you plan that ahead of time, or is it just like, this dude looks fucking whack, I'm going to ride on this?
So you sit there... And you like a vulture, you just look around and like, fuck this guy. Fuck this. Sleeping.
You put him in the back. You put him in the back of your mind.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get this motherfucker in about 20 minutes.
You register like 2 or 3 jokes in your head. So when you go up there and you're winging it, I remember one of my first jokes was at the time I guess it was a little whoa, but there was a dude that looks just like Zimmerman, George Zimmerman.
Oh shit! And I heard he's broke, by the way.
That's a comedy in itself. Looking like that.
But I was just I couldn't. I was like a week in and I couldn't, but I saw him and I was like, it was like fresh at the time, and I just said, yo, nobody skittles around this fucking guy. And then I said the George Zimmerman thing, and that was the first time I was like, I really like, you don't know how that's gonna go. But people laugh so fucking hard because when they look, they were like, oh shit, he does fucking look like.
Right.
So I started doing, you start doing that kind of. You start analyzing the room, see who you could fuck with, see who you can't, but you still want to.
So how do you describe your style of comedy, man?
I'm still trying to figure that out.
A little bit of this.
There's a little bit of physical
content.
Yeah, there's physical. I think I go up stage and I try to give you a whole show with everything. Everything in me wants to give you a show. You know what I'm saying? With everything I'm saying, how I'm moving. If I'm telling you about my kid, I'm gonna move like her weird 4-year-old movements.
Right.
You know, I want to give you a full show from beginning to end.
Right.
So
get your money's worth.
Yeah, absolutely. So I mean, I can't tell you. I'm still trying to find my voice. There's a lot of comedians, George Carlin being one of them, and Louis C.K. that tell you that it takes 20 years to be a professional stand-up comic.
Right. Yeah, it's not easy, man. I mean, I've been to so many comedy shows, and I never seen you on stage, but I've been to so many.
Thanks for the support, Carlos.
How the fuck do they do that?
Appreciate it. You've never seen you in action, but here you are.
I'll be there in the next one.
What an asshole this guy.
I just keep it 100.
No,
sometimes my brutally honesty, sometimes it gets people rubs through the wrong way.
No. But I mean, okay, so there's two things. Like when you think you could do comedy and you're only judging it on you fucking around with your friends, you're gonna eat a dig on stage because I think that's why it takes such a long time. Because who you are, even on here right now, there's an element of nervousness because you know you're in here with just us and we're all talking shit and whatever. Right. But the moment that camera's on and maybe there's like 40 people judging you in there, you're not really.
Hopefully 400. But
it's like 4,000, but you know whatever I draw in, and you know it's like the first time you talk to a girl, you're not really you know you could fucking kill it. You got so many jokes and you can be the smoothest, but you're just
you don't know how she's gonna respond.
I like the way your hair smells. She's like, get away from me, you serial killer. Like, so that's how it is kind of on stage for the first few years. Like you know you're funny at the bar with your friends talking about dicks or whatever, but then you get on stage, you're the only one talking in the room, and it changes.
You have to set the pulse, set the tone,
everything. You have to find even something relatable for the whole room.
I was just gonna say that.
Even though you don't shape your comedy and your material to a room. I mean, you kind of analyze it a little bit. You kind of know what room you're playing to, but you should still find the related factor within yourself to show them like, hey, you know, let's all laugh at this together. Right. You know what I'm saying?
Now, a common freaking something common where everyone can kind of relate to.
Which is why
you got to follow your market too. Obviously, if you're going to be in South Miami or something, you know,
I learned that shit. See, that was the tough thing with me. Like, I started with the comedy stuff and I didn't do a lot of the bilingual stuff on stage.
Okay.
And then when I developed a bit of a personality off stage on social media, excuse me, and I realized, okay, well, that's kind of truly who I am. You know what I'm saying? I shouldn't shy away from me being bilingual and having, you know, my mom say, Niño, tápate pecho, que coge pneumonia, or whatever. You're going to get pneumonia if you don't. And I started developing a crowd because their parents were kind of like that.
That's right. And that's actually a good segue, man, because you said social media.
Yeah.
Social media is taking over right now, man.
Right.
And I see that you're all over social media.
Yeah.
You got characters, you do skits, you do voiceovers.
Right.
Yeah.
How'd you even start doing that, man? One day you just said, fuck it, I'm going to start creating characters?
Yeah, well, I needed money. And I figured, I figured, all right,
money's a hell of a motivator.
That's right, man.
I figured, I'll suck everyone's dick in this room.
Do it for the D.
No, look at the engineer. The engineer's like, huh?
Everyone in the room almost walked out. Like, you almost put the whole show at the end just now.
Well, I Rob Seth, the Bobby Spotlight Show.
I figured to conclude this episode.
For the right price, we'll all do. Listen, the thing is that I figured, all right, why just be funny on stage? Why just, you know, sometimes people go back and they try to tell your joke, or you meet people and you're like, oh, the joke where you said this and that, and they fuck it up.
Yeah.
So I was like, dude, I started thinking in terms of like if Richard Pryor was still around, like with social media, you'd be saying some fucking crazy shit about, you know, political shit, whatever. So I said, you know what? And one of my favorite shows ever was the Chappelle Show.
Yeah.
So I was like, dude, I have this social media platform.
Improv skits and all that shit.
Why not?
What do you prefer, the stand-up comedian or the sketch comedy?
What's your
more natural, I guess, element?
That's a tough question because I'm when I record these sketches, I'm usually by myself.
Right.
And you can
it
tap
takes time,
in
though, right? To do a sketch, I mean,
if the ideas, if you had the idea there, you know what I'm saying?
I think I've seen every one of your sketches.
Yeah,
that I can say right now.
You know who I am now.
Every one of your fucking sketches I've seen, and
yeah.
they're all hilarious.
Well, thank you.
They are.
Thank you, man.
And I watch the shit, and I'm like, sometimes you have like 4 different characters in one sketch.
Yeah.
I think you did one with like your parents going out to dinner, and then you're there, and the father
right.
Yeah. And you got 4 characters. And I'm like, oh, this shit must take some time to do that, man.
That sketch right there, I took from a real incident, which was we had just come back from, I think it was my mom's birthday, and we went out to Outback, and they give you a fucking hour to look through the menu and decide.
Yeah.
Of course, my mom looks at the menu 2 minutes before. While the waiter's like, "Did you guys?" And she's like, "I know, just a little salad or a little." She's never. Oh, too nervioso. I'm nervous. I know. So I thought that was funny.
Dude, that shit was hilarious.
Right.
But it's not really until you start registering your thoughts as, okay, I'm gonna be a comedian. Now let me observe what I could take from situations that I laughed at.
That's a good point, man. Yeah.
Right, and I laughed at that. And then I was like, oh shit, it like filtered into like a sketch.
Yeah.
And so I went back home that night, and that's when I did that sketch. I mean, I don't have a dad. My dad was an alcoholic and a piece of shit, and he left.
Right.
So the guy is just the generic.
Same here.
I'll
drink
one time to the alcoholic dads.
I think we can all toast to that. One time for all the piece of shit fathers out there. I'm not one of them.
Pop left me early.
That's right. No, me neither.
He left real early.
Me neither. And when I had a kid, I didn't want to be like him, so I was going to wait until my daughter's at least 5. Because he left when I was 3. So I'm going to outdo him.
Yeah, you don't want to create the cycle. You want to break the cycle.
Absolutely.
We call that progress, ladies and
gentlemen. So then I did that sketch, and so basically in my head I'm like, that's the punchline. Her trying to figure out what she's gonna order or whatever.
It was hilarious.
But
do you write these sketches out, or is just off the head?
I'm gonna Jay-Z this one, and no, I never write. Okay. I never write. Okay. I try to.
Yeah. I think that would take away from the authenticity of your comedy. So like
for me,
when it comes to sketch comedy, I mean, I'm sure with stand-up you have to write.
Yeah, you gotta write the jokes.
Yeah, but with I don't know. I mean, I would assume with social media and sketch comedy, the more organic it is.
Not only that, you only got a minute, right?
No. If you're gonna put it on Instagram, you get it. But I think it could be about a minute.
Like
but on Facebook, you get whatever. YouTube, you get whatever you want.
Right.
But no, I don't try to write because I don't know. I feel like the moment I write, like 10 fucking jokes I already thought of went out the window. So I'm like, so I just kind of turn the camera on. I know the punchline, so I build around it, and then you get that sketch,
So out of all these characters, man, I have a favorite.
Okay.
And it's a rapper.
Okay.
Lil Woosie.
What's
up with Lil Woosie?
Yeah.
So now this fucking character, I guess it just started off as a sketch and a skit.
Mm-hmm.
It fucking took off and it has a mind of its own now. Now Lil Woosie's like a real homeboy. Got fucking records and tracks and videos.
It's funny.
I follow him. Lil Woosie has his own fucking Instagram. I'm like, Lil Woosie. Homeboy's in the studio. I'm like, shit.
You gotta bring him on the show.
Woosie has a better career than I do. No, it's funny when I would see like interviews with like actors or whatever, and they talk in second person about their characters. Like, well, fucking the talented Mr. Ripley was. It was you, Matt. It was fucking you. Just talk like it was you. I didn't realize how disconnected you are from the other characters until I started doing them. Like that Woosie thing. Like I did this Miami-Dade College thing yesterday. Well, the day before, and some people knew me as the Woosie guy. I wasn't on Woosie mode, so they wanted me to like freestyle and do all this shit, and I was like,
"Do it for the D."
You're like, "Yo, it's only on Fridays." Today's Saturday.
I was like, "Yeah." I'm like, "Yo, scared," and then I'm like, I just talked this like serious seminar thing, and now I'm like, "Scared," and I'm like, "Nah, I ain't doing that shit." But with that character, I've always wanted to rap. I've always made beats. I've always loved to create. And when I found out you didn't need a band, you could just sit at a computer and make these beats. By yourself. I was like, yo. So when I was like,
everything's possible, man.
Everything's
absolutely.
Possible.
So like at 12, 13, I started making beats, and so I always put shit out there, but nobody gave a shit about my music. Nobody gave a fuck.
But I think because people knew who Mario Ramil was, and they were familiar with your sketches and your skits. That one really fucking hit home because the way you started Lil Woosie was. I guess you started like making fun of him, right? With an engineer in the booth saying, "Yo, just go ahead. I don't care what you fucking say, but as long as you pay."
I always try to find the common denominator in what I do with my audience. And for him was the engineer, the sound engineer, was telling this Woosie guy. By the way, rap is like in a weird position nowadays, so that's really where it kind of stemmed from. It's just all these skirt. Okay,
the engineer's like, yo, what the fuck are you saying? And he's like, what you mean what I'm saying? He's like, you're paying, I don't care. Just keep
so going. Rapping.
You gotta know.
So it came from that. It came from him trying to be this rapper and doing all this extra shit, and the engineer's like,
you know what? I hope some engineers are watching this and should really take notes because a lot of these engineers. I think feel like really saying that sometimes and they just don't. And they're just like, oh, whatever, and just press buttons. But sometimes they should say, hey, man, I'm working with you.
I strongly believe if you're going to put your name on it, then of course, for sure, fucking do your research before you start recording.
100%, man. So 4 years and counting, sketches, stand-up, Lil Woosie. So what do you think, like, the struggles and the challenges are for, like, a Latin comedian, a Latino comedian to come into the game, and especially come here in Miami?
Yeah. The struggles. Yeah. The struggles.
Yeah. What are your weaknesses?
You know, when they ask me that shit in job interviews, I always try to be like, well, I'm very, like, OCD.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Try to do, like,
moving right along.
Answer it in a positive way. But no, I mean, for a comedian, for entertainment in general, I think people have a very narrow perspective on Hispanics. You know, when they want a Hispanic in a row, dude has to be brown, short, and say like, "Hey, orale." That's if you don't, you know. So it's a
stereotype.
It's a stereotype.
But what's the struggle for you personally?
Well, that's one, and that's, you know, when I started kind of trying to be an actor. Yeah. And when I would read roles and stuff like that for Hispanics or whatever, I didn't really fit, you know, Miami. I mean, we are kind of a majority here.
Yeah.
So I don't feel it as much as when I would go up north to do something like that. You know what I'm saying? Right. But I think in every race, there's struggles. There's struggles. You know, it's the same as a white guy. Like Eminem, I'm sure had struggles trying to break into.
But I think for comedians though, man, I mean, it shouldn't matter. Like, if the jokes are fucking funny, the guy's funny. Who cares what the fuck?
But to be honest with you, as far as Miami's concerned, I would think this is probably a tough city to break as a comedian, period. No matter what race you are, just because of the way this city is designed. I mean, when I travel, I go to a lot of other cities that are full of comedy clubs and just full of different places to see up and coming talent, and I just feel like Miami just has such a small.
Well, Miami is a weird market.
It's a weird market
because like one day you'll have a fucking Winn-Dixie, and then you drive next week and it's a Fresco y Mas.
It's like, wait, what happened?
What do we not have? So the market here is weird. So when you finally get to tap in a little bit on it, you know, like what I did, it's like holy shit, like you start, and it mind fucks you because you're like, what did I do? Like, what is it? And you try to.
And the thing about Miami is, it's hard to get fans.
Yeah.
But I think once you get them, like they're rocking with you. They're diehard. But it's just hard to get fans.
Well, on my show,
and that's for everything: music,
I think
rapping.
It's so much to be distracted by in Miami. Like
on Inside the Sewing Room on my show, I had the opportunity to interview DJ Laz.
Yeah.
And he was telling me about.
Shout out to DJ Laz.
One time,
DJ Laz. What up, Dave?
973.
It was really cool to do that, and I appreciate that for him doing that and you guys being on also. But he was telling me about Pitbull. And Pitbull, fucking Mr. 305, he was telling Laz that his order of like supporters was like Texas, New York, Cali, fucking, I don't know, Bahamas, and then Miami. And then it was Miami.
Right.
And I'm like,
that's
Jesus,
crazy.
Really?
I believe that, though.
I believe that shit wholeheartedly.
I can see that shit happening.
Mr. 305.
Yeah.
The fucking 305 was on the 5th.
I feel like as much as I love my city, I feel like Miami is one of those cities where as you get success outside of Miami, everyone in Miami automatically is going to support.
Well, that's why social media.
It's just hard to get to that.
It's hard to get to that, but usually it happens after you blow up somewhere else.
Yeah.
And then Miami's like, oh, we've been rocking with them.
Right.
Oh, we've been supporting that.
It's the same thing with sports. It's the same thing with sports.
Same thing. Yeah, we just have fans that tend to flock when the train is full.
And it's crazy because a stranger will support you first before your own home team does. It's like
the crab in the bucket mentality
of Miami.
Circle,
we see each other once a week.
But you have friends like
you can't fucking run with me.
That they, you know, at first you're like, yeah, I had somebody in real close to me was like, you're funny, but like for stand up, you're gonna do
stand up.
Like that's
bitch.
I'm not gonna sit down.
And so you know, I did it, and then I had an ex-boss. Which fuck that guy hard, like fuck him, and he basically fired me. He basically fired me without like for real firing me.
Right.
So then I claimed unemployment on him because he kind of said it, but he was trying to be funny.
Right.
But there was a witness.
Right.
And his secretary.
Okay.
So he said it to be funny in front of her, but I left.
What
and
did he say?
He said the word.
What did he say?
He wanted me to go get like a check somewhere in up north or some shit. I'm like, dude, I don't, I have to go. I had to pick up Kristen. She had to go to, and he's like, well, then if you can't do it, you're fired.
Oh, God.
And he said it in front of the and I looked at him, I was like, for real? So I went upstairs and I reevaluated everything because I'm like, should I hit him with a keyboard? Like, the man in me was like, I should fucking choke this guy out.
It's like the movie Office Space. Yeah, I'm gonna need you to go north and pick up the
basically what he did. So I went upstairs. It was almost around Christmas, right? And I'm like, damn,
that's tough.
Dude, yeah.
That's you gotta weigh your options on that one.
But I did, and you know what? I went back downstairs and I said, I walked in, I looked at the secretary, and I was like, is he still there? And he said, yeah. So I walked in his office, and I was like, listen. He's like, listen, they had thought, she had told me that, you know, she saw the way you left or whatever. She thought I talked to you a little mean. I was like, actually, you fucking did. You know, you did, and quite honestly, I don't like the way you talk to any of your employees. And you suck as a person, and I don't think anybody should work under you. And for that, I quit. I'm out.
I'm out.
Just like that.
Just like that. And he literally wrote to me the other day on...
Oh, now he's a fan.
I did a show.
Now he's a fan.
And he wrote, he's like,
turned him into a fan.
He goes to me, look how pretentious. He goes, hey Mario, on the DM. He hit my DM.
He hit you in the DM.
Right now. Hey, just wanted to say, I'm proud of you.
Thanks, but
fuck you.
Block.
I swear to God, I did. I deleted
thanks,
it.
but no thanks.
It's like I was gonna like, oh fucking, I made it. Like, fuck, the ex-boss said he's proud of me. That's it. I'm done. I'm done.
So wait,
some people got nerve, man.
Crazy nerves.
You get people like.
Let's talk about inside the song room a little bit.
Okay.
So,
that was a good question.
Yeah, definitely. So what was the motivating factor to make you decide, you know what, let me start my own TV show, or better yet, my own online show, and let me just grow this thing, because it's growing at a rapid rate.
And by the way, it's Monday nights
at 9:30.
9:30 Eastern. Yeah.
We're holding back a little because my brother now was like, yo, I don't have a future, so he went back to school. So
shout out to JC.
Shout out to JC. My brother JC is my co-host on the show. And
you guys make great chemistry.
Great chemistry.
I love the show.
Thank you, man. Honestly, and without getting too into it, this guy that I saw on TV since I was a kid went out to one of my stand-up shows, and he was there for something else. He was recording something else, and he saw me, and he liked the way I carried myself. He liked the way I controlled the room. So this was years ago, and he got me after the show, and he said, listen, between you and I, and I'm sorry I keep burping.
That's the cerveza.
Yeah, exactly.
Between you and I, I'm going to leave the network I'm in now. I'm going to start my own show. But I want you, maybe you could write, maybe potentially you could be a co-host.
Right.
I said, bet. We sat down, we started writing, I gave him ideas. I said, don't have the fucking naked girls with the, you know, the Spanish.
Right.
There's no reason they're half naked in there at all.
What's the point of
yo,
this?
have a fucking DJ.
Right.
That's dope. And every week, invite a new DJ. Don't set it up with fucking palm trees and shit. Do some underground shit, like this shit. Like this place. And so he's like, oh, that's awesome. I give him ideas. I said, you know what? You don't even need guests. Just like comment on YouTube videos.
Right.
You don't even need, make a fake YouTube video and invite that guest.
It sounds like you gave him so many suggestions. You
produced the show
you just pretty much created your own show. You're like,
so he stopped talking to me.
Myself.
So he stopped talking to me. I said, all right, what happened? So a year later, he had his new show with all my ideas on it.
Oh, God.
So
that's what happens, though.
So I said, you know what?
It's like a rapper and a rapper.
Yeah.
Give him a couple punchlines and metaphors, jacking your shit. I ain't jacking your beats.
I was like, yo, why try to break into somebody's shit? They're just gonna fucking. They're like, oh, that idea is shit, and then they go and they produce it.
Right.
So I'm like, fuck you. When Facebook gave us the option of going live, which was amazing.
That was amazing.
Amazing.
We're live right now.
Yeah. I want to say like maybe I had something to do with it.
Yeah.
Because there used to
shout out to Facebook.
There used to be shout out to Marky. There used to be this thing called mentions.
Zuck.
My man Zucky.
Shout out to Zuck.
Shout out to Zuck.
It was mentions, like celebrities could go on Facebook mentions, but it was only if you're like certified and you could go live to your whole fan base.
Right.
And I wrote to Facebook, I'm like, yo, how come we all can't just do that? I have a little bit of a following.
Yeah.
And they never wrote back, and I promise you, a week later, we all. I mean, I'm not saying it like,
you never know, man.
You're probably one of the many that complained.
Exactly.
I do feel like I'm one of the first ones to have a Facebook, because a week after that shit started, I started Inside the Sewing Room because I always wanted to do it. I always wanted to have a show.
This is another good segue into my next question. So, with all the social media going on right now, the Facebook, how do you feel? How important is that? What, in your opinion, how important is that for a comedian, specifically a comedian, to have a presence in that social media space, man? Instagram, Twitter, Facebook.
I mean, look, take a look at the instrumental we're jamming to, Cardi B.
Yeah.
She basically started on social media.
Yeah, true.
Dane Cook
was
one of the first ones. to develop a presence on MySpace. If you remember that shit, poor Tom.
Yeah, shout out to Tom.
Shout out to Tom.
Where is Tom?
My first friend.
Tom is getting fanned by fucking hot chicks eating grapes in Morocco. He cashed the fuck out. He cashed the fuck. He said, "All right, Mark."
He hasn't done anything. You haven't heard of him doing anything.
He doesn't have to. He doesn't. He's taking pictures of giraffes and shit.
But you guys know MySpace is still up.
It's
like a music site now.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Is it still his same picture like that?
You know, I haven't logged into that shit. But
I honestly don't even think he's involved in that shit.
I don't think so.
He cashed out right on top and fucking just wrote out, dude. I think it's major. I think
he opened up a lane for a lot of the social media sites that are out now, man. I mean,
of course he did. And if it wasn't for him, I mean, Mark Zuckerberg basically stole the idea off the fucking guy.
So what are you on? You have your Facebook?
I have Facebook at Mario Ramil Comedy.
Okay.
I have
follow
Instagram.
That. Okay.
Make sure to follow me there. Instagram is Mario_Ramil.
Okay.
I'm not huge on Twitter. I just found out I have a little bit of a following on Twitter. I don't really fuck with it.
But you do have a Twitter account?
But I have a Twitter account.
What is that one?
Mario Ramil for real.
The number 4?
For real.
That's why you don't have that many followers.
Mario Ramil.
What kind of handle is that, bro?
If you just look up Mario Ramil.
Come on, man. It gotta be consistent.
Somebody stole Mario Ramil.
He went from Mario Ramil, and then he started adding numbers.
That guy showed that you're a producer, man. He took the
that
name,
fucking guy
the concept, like,
I gotta look him up and pay him out. He's fucking
Holy
smart fuck.
Shit, that's funny.
I think social media is huge, bro. I think for your career, you have to be on social media.
Yeah.
You have to.
Yeah. I think a lot of times people get like, I guess maybe embarrassed to plug their shit or post their stuff.
Yeah.
Like,
it's weird.
Dude, there's no pride. Like, this is what you do.
Right.
Push that shit.
It is weird.
Free.
I remember when Facebook...
And they're like, oh, I don't know, man. It's not cool. I'm not going to get any likes. Who cares? Push your shit.
It is a weird thing, though. Like, I remember when people started posting on Facebook, I'm like, why did you just tell 50 people you're going to dinner?
Yeah.
Who gives a fuck?
Yeah.
It's weird. I think we've desensitized ourselves to how fucking weird it is to talk to your phone while no one's around. It's just you. Hey guys, I'm in fucking Whataburger. Who gives a shit?
Or taking pictures of your food and shit. Shout out to everybody out there that take pictures of your food.
Oh, dude,
you know who you are. I see that shit on my Facebook.
I
see that shit on my timeline.
That's the one social media posting that I still don't get used to. Like, I don't want to see what the fuck you're
doing. Look, I'm honest. And I think that's why you guys respect me, because I'm honest.
Right.
I took a picture of my food last night. We went to Outback. My wife said, hey, let's go get some Outback, because they got unlimited shrimp.
Right. What?
You're the engineer? What? Unlimited shrimp? What the fuck?
John in the building.
It's like $15-$16. You get a steak, unlimited shrimp.
I know where we're going.
Dude, I had like 82 pieces of shrimp, and I don't even eat seafood.
Hey, man.
And I was like, I want during the night.
That many shrimp in Miami?
How many drinks did you have there?
During the night, I was like this. I took a picture of my shit. I was like, oh shit.
But you just said it. It's a weird.
Yeah, it's a weird feeling.
Picture like you're fucking shooting porn.
But I take a picture of like my drinks. I don't ever feel weird about that.
Yeah, we take pictures of drinks once
because it's still kind of like, you know why? Because you see a lot of girls take pictures of their food. Yeah. But when you're a dude and you're not
everybody know. You want to let everybody know we getting lit.
You feel like a pirate. Like if pirates were alive, they'll be taking pictures of their drinks. I'm a pirate. I'm basically a pirate.
That's funny. So any upcoming events that you're a part of? Any projects that you got working on?
Well, there's a big one that just came up. We got to be a panel on Miami-Dade campus, and we got to talk to their students. I never went to Miami-Dade. I never went to college. Okay. So to be on there, be back, I can't say be back to college, but well, I used to sign up a lot for college, but I never went to college.
You're back.
I was an experienced sign-upper.
You still have your username and password. That's all that matters, right?
No, I didn't even get that far. I would just sit down with counsel. They all knew me. Say, hey, what are you fucking picking today? I'm like, remedial. Whatever that teacher is, that's what I want.
Shout out to Mario. He's fucking quick with the jokes, man. He's quick, man.
But I do want to do... You know, there's a lot of release going on.
You were there, though. What were you doing at Miami-Dade? You were a panel?
Well, yeah, we were in a panel. Me, Jenny, the Chonga girls.
Jenny Lorenzo?
Jenny Lorenzo, Dos Abuela.
Yeah.
And Carlos, Annie, and the Chonga girls, and my boy David. And we're out there just talking about what we do. And the title of it was Millennials Keeping Their Culture Alive.
Millennials. How many times have you heard that word a day?
I'm still not used to it, dude.
That's the word. That's the word we're in right now.
That's a weird thing, millennials. But whatever. Apparently, I'm one of them. And
so how was that? That was pretty successful.
It was awesome. It was awesome because the fact that you have this 19-year-old girl which made me feel fucking old as shit because I'm still thinking Facebook's like a college thing. Remember
I remember when it was only a college thing.
It was only a college thing, and I'm talking to her like with that, in mind. She's like, yeah, well, I'm on Twitter. I don't really mess with Facebook because it's like a parent thing. I'm like,
what the fuck? That is something a millennial would say, right?
I'm like, a parent thing? And then I stopped. I'm like, yo,
she's kind of right.
I'm a parent. She's right. I'm a parent. Everybody that follows me are parents. I'm like, fuck you, stop talking to me.
So anything else coming up? Any other upcoming projects?
Well,
are you going to keep pushing Lil Woozy? More songs coming?
I'm not going to stop until Woozy's on the radio.
You got to bring a Woozy record to the show, man. We got to premiere Woozy's debut single.
I think we got one right now.
Right now?
You can probably put it up on YouTube. Yeah, just type in...
you can just look up Lil Woozy.
Just look up Lil Woozy. That's like actually my favorite track that you have.
Thank you, man. Bad Hombre. Yeah.
The hook is really catchy. So... while he looks for that, man, what advice do you have to these upcoming comedians? You know what I'm saying? Anybody that wants to break in.
Oh, I got Bad Hombre. Sorry.
Anybody that wants to break into the comedy game. Yeah. What advice can you give them?
Well, a lot of people have that mindset that you have to go to LA. You have to be. First of all, if you're in Miami,
like a major market, you mean?
Like some some students were saying that, like, oh, I don't know if I should go to LA. You're in fucking Potatowville, Iowa. You're in Miami. That's a major city. You can make noise in Miami. You don't always have to.
Yeah.
But then there's also social media. We're talking how important that is. If you have a good enough idea, record it, hustle.
Yeah.
That's the biggest thing. And that's in general. Doesn't matter what fucking age you are. Doesn't matter what era you're in.
Yeah.
Or a part of or whatever. Hustle has always been the
name of the game.
It's been the name of the game.
Gotta grind.
Hey, so somebody's asking for you to do the Cuban Doctor.
Do the Cuban Doctor, Mario.
Oh, we got a Cuban
Doctor.
We got a request from Facebook Live.
Okay. Carlo.
You don't need to. You can get in the zone that quick.
I mean,
he took a sip. He took
a
sip of beer. He took a sip of beer. He goes,
I'm ready.
Okay, I'm ready.
I'm in character.
Okay, here we go.
Actually, hold on, real quick. Who's asking? Who was it that asked?
Melissa Ordonez.
Say that one more time.
Melissa Ordonez.
Melissa Ordonez. What's up for Melissa?
What's up for Melissa?
Cuban Doctor coming up.
The Cuban Doctor was one of the first sketches that I put out that just fucking went crazy, dude.
I love that shit.
The Cuban Doctor, and if you don't know what I'm talking about, the Cuban Doctor is basically a doctor in Miami, basically in an efficiency somewhere in fucking 49th Street, and it was you just walk in and it was my doctor when I was a kid. He was medio cochinote. He was kind of a gross dude, and you could go in there with a fucking bone sticking out. He'd be like, "It's not that bad. It's not that bad. It's not that bad." And say, "Put a little Vicks, and you're okay. It's okay."
Go ahead, put that tussin on. Go ahead, rub that tussin on there, boy.
And they would always think you're a pussy. It's not a tumor. It's a little bump. And you're like, dude, I might die, maybe. Right. So I made this sketch with this dude talking to me. About 2 years ago, and I'm like, dude, my neck hurts. I feel, I'm tired. Yeah. And he's like, how old are you, man? And I'm like, I'm 25. He goes, me at your age, man, I used to climb up the tall tree in Cuba. I used to fucking coconut. I used to do all these things. I was solid, man. You can't tell me nothing. And then he writes a prescription.
Yeah.
And then I honestly think that in the sketch that he's writing me some real shit. And then when he writes, he goes, I'm going to give you 500 milligrams of stop being a bitch, man. And that shit just went, people still to this day, I'll be out on a bar drinking, someone be like, yo, stop being a bitch. And I'll be like, all right, dude, I'm with my,
He's with the wife and the kid. He's like, okay, I won't be
my wife.
That happened in Disney. I was watching Sophia the First show. And some lady Tammy goes, we're huge fans. And then she goes 500 minutes. I'm like, we're fucking watching a Disney show. But it's been.
So there you go, the Cuban Doctor, man. Give it up for the Cuban Doctor.
One time for the Cuban Doctor. Stop being a bitch.
Stop being a bitch. 500 milligrams of stop being a bitch.
I said mariconeria, which it's basically stop being. It translates to stop being so faggoty.
Right.
Which in our culture wasn't stop being so gay. It was stop being such a fag.
Right. Stop being a bitch. That was perfect.
And no, it has nothing to do with orientation. It was just it's a cultural thing, but it took off and I'm forever thankful for it.
No, that's awesome, bro. That's awesome. Nice. So I know you do a segment.
Lightning round.
Yeah, we have a segment called the Lightning Round.
I ain't eating chicken wings, motherfuckers.
No chicken wings.
No chicken wings.
The lightning round.
Yeah, we have a lightning round that Colosus likes to do with the guests.
Oh shit.
And you may want to take another sip before we actually start this.
Take a quick sip. All right, so I'm going to break down what this round is about. So pretty much, I'm going to ask you a series of questions. There's no right or wrong answers. It's a multiple choice A or B type of answer.
Which all test. We're like this.
There's no like bubbling test form.
Scantrons or anything.
No Scantron or nothing. But just give us the answer as fast as you can.
Nice shoes, by the way, Mario.
Oh, thanks, dude. Old Navy.
Pradas or not?
Real pimpish today,
Old
man.
Navy. Huh?
You looking real pimpish.
Oh, my mom will fuck. If she sees this show and sees this elbow out, she'll disown me.
Holy shit. Hey, by the way, Dan DeMann is in the building.
Hey,
man.
shout out to Dan
DeMann, the director of Murder Gardens. I'm sorry. The lead photographer. What's his title? I don't know. Lead photographer.
He's an entrepreneur.
Half man, half amazing.
Half man,
That's
half
the title right there, man.
Okay.
That's all. He's
Dan
like
DeMann,
a mini robot, man.
Murder Gardens is in the building.
Shout out to Prince Colosus over there. My son in the building.
Oh, yeah, FOE. You already know.
Yeah, he in the building. All right, man. So let's get this thing going. Lightning round.
Oh, shit.
Now, usually I write down what I want to ask for the lightning round. But we're family.
Okay.
So I feel like, we're just going to top that.
We fam.
All right, so we're going to get this thing going right now. Let me know when you're ready, Mario.
Every time
You ready?
someone says we're fam, that some real shit's about to
Some real shit's about to happen.
we're cool.
Usually it's gonna turn into a let me hold $20. But,
let me hold, son. Let me hold, son.
Not today. All right, so let's get this thing going. Ready? All right. Beer or vodka?
Beer, vodka, beer.
Tupac or Biggie?
Tupac.
This is the most important question of the day. Hurricanes or the Seminoles?
Oh, Hurricanes.
Okay, good.
All right,
what's the score, by the way? Anybody out there watching the
Somebody
game?
let us know what the score is.
Go ahead,
We're totally out of the loop right now.
Post it up. Let me know what the score is.
I thought you were gonna say hurricanes or tornadoes.
My bad. Comedies or reality TV?
Comedy?
Yeah.
Or reality TV? Comedy.
Acting or comedy? Stand-up comedy.
Stand-up comedy.
Jackets or shorts?
Jackets. With no shorts.
He's wearing a
That's a trick
jacket
question. Usually you want to wear like both at the same time.
No, just a jacket. Balls dangling.
Pink microphones or yellow microphones?
Fuck microphones in general.
Oh, man.
No microphones.
Hey, no, that was all. You got more? You got more?
That's it. I'll leave it alone right there, man.
I was ready
Hey, shout out to Mario, man.
Hey, shout out to Mario in the building. Hey, guys, give it up to Mario Ramil in the building, man.
One time for Mario.
Thank you guys so
Mario,
much.
so real quick, your show, Inside the Story Room, airs Monday nights at 9:30.
We go live, much like this show, Monday nights at 9:30 p.m. on my Facebook page, Mario Ramil Comedy.
Nice.
And what I got up, I'm
Is
really
it coming up this Monday? We're
gonna do one. We're gonna fucking do one this Monday. And
That's
you guys are coming on.
That's what I'm talking about.
And you guys are coming on to promote what you're doing right now.
Are you inviting us to come in as
right
guests?
here, open invitation.
Don't give us one of those Donald Trump invites and shit.
And then I never talked to you.
Invited and disinvited in the same conversation and shit.
Speaking of which,
did he say we were good?
Speaking of which, I brought some paper towels for you guys.
That's some fucked up shit.
That
shit got me so fast, boy.
Yo,
all
right, that's a whole other conversation.
No.
So
we'll say that for the next
what
show.
I do got going on, and I don't want to get too into it. Basically, I saw a video, and it was some dad. He was saying goodbye to his kid because he had stage 4 cancer, and it was fucking it cut deep. And I know a lot of people have suffered. My grandmother, passed away from cancer, and so I wanted to do a comedy show. I didn't want nobody to fucking pay free, absolutely fucking free. If you've had cancer, if you know someone that has cancer, if you've had,
I think everybody's been affected by it.
Everyone has been affected by cancer. So it's not about raising money for any. That guy has stage 4 cancer. He didn't need money. He just needed a fucking good time and time with his family.
Right.
Give that man a lap dance.
That's what I wanted. Okay, well, that's basically. That's basically what I want to do. So, I want to get people involved in this, and I want to hold a show. I want to have fucking great 1 hour or an hour and a half show. It could be anything, stand up. But I want to give people that are going through anything. I'm saying cancer, but if you've had if you're bipolar, whatever, if you've had suicidal thoughts, that's something that we don't even talk about too often. Come to the comedy show. Forget about life for a fucking hour and a half.
I think that's a good initiative, man. And sometimes I think we get so caught up in our day-to-day grind, businesses and politics, that we forget that we're fucking humans and just take care of other humans.
Of course, you go out to the gym, you work out and stuff. Nobody. The mental is something that.
Do you have a date for this event?
This is very. You guys are. I talked about it on Facebook Live, but you guys are the first ones. I'm kind of really.
Breaking news.
We definitely want to be involved in it, man.
I really want to do something about that.
We'll definitely love to be part of that, man. Somehow, somewhere.
We should do it here. Talk to your people.
Is that why you got the fake microphone for breast cancer
awareness? You're absolutely
it all makes sense now.
Yeah, see, what a closer.
I got you, brother. I got you, man. I got you.
Yeah, we'll definitely be.
For sure.
Be involved. Maybe get some sponsors and get some people more.
That'd be great. That'd be awesome.
Involved and
absolutely.
if people are interested, they can just keep following you for more updates on that, right?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. I mean, you know, like with everything, the moment you go to any venue and say that, no, it's going to be free.
Yeah.
They're like, nah. Yeah. Not here.
Yeah.
So, I mean, they're still going to make the money at the bar. I mean,
right. Which is not, you know, it's not really a setback because it's, you know, they know that. But the moment you have free anywhere, people.
With the right amount of sponsorships, you can probably. You know,
right. But I mean, I do want to push this shit, and I really want to do it. I really want to do it, and I want it to be absolutely free.
And what's your target? Like the next month or two, or?
I would love to do it in the next month or so. You know, it really depends on who I team up with and how we can get it out there. You know what I'm saying?
It's good to do it either November, December, towards like the big holidays coming up.
Definitely. Right, you have money to waste.
Giving back.
And I want to do it. I do want to do it somewhere intimate. You know, I had a few people tell me about bigger venues. I want something where I can look at your eyes, you know, and we could just have a moment, all of us. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So that's what I got going on. I'm getting back into stand-up pretty hard.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I got this.
You got any new material for stand-up?
I got something. I'm working on a very Chappelle-ish, sketchy. I'm even thinking about calling it Mario Ramil, A Sketchy Life.
Nice.
Because it's gonna have the sketch. People know me from sketches. A lot of people do. So kind of like a play-ish type of stand-up sketch show.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm working on that, and hopefully I can tour.
You got some things in the mix.
I think that's a void that's kind of missing in entertainment right now, as far as sketch comedy shows, like a new
good
Saturday Night Live or
like
the Key and Peele type shit,
Color, like one of those type of.
Yeah, Miami's huge, man. I mean, we could do something down here.
Yeah, definitely.
Do something down here. So I mean, I'm working on shit. I'm working on stuff.
That's good, man. Well, you got our support, man. We thank you for coming on the show.
Oh, absolutely.
You want anything else you want to add to your fans? I know you got some people watching you right now.
I'm still dumbfounded that people give a fuck that I talk and they.
Are you gonna do a little woozy flirt freestyle before you go?
Did you find that?
You gonna do that little woozy flirt, right?
We got
flirt, man. I got the video, but
copyright.
Did you find it?
I got a record to play, but I don't know.
We could actually end the show playing
with the record.
Yeah, playing the record,
okay,
and then we get the show that way.
We're gonna rock the record.
Little woozy bad hombre.
We're gonna rock with the record.
What made you think about that hook? Is serious, man. I love that hook.
It just came. I don't know.
Yeah.
I honestly can't even. Yeah. I wrote around.
You know how Trump is saying people are bad hombres. He fucking flipped it. And
it definitely came from him saying that, and it was just there. So I wrote around that.
Yeah.
So the whole song is just based on that.
You can do a whole year worth of sketch comedies just off of all of Trump's interviews. And
oh my
half of the shit that he says every other day.
He's a comedian. He's a comic.
Yeah.
He's not a president. He's a comic.
It's a journalist's dream.
It's a journalist's dream right
now. Comedically, he's awesome.
Yeah.
You throw fucking bounty paper towels into.
Like, who does this?
He didn't just throw it in. He fucking.
No, he did basketball
a 3-point shot.
What?
Right? That was a 3-point shot.
How right mind is that ever right?
He ain't gonna lie though. He had to flick of the wrist though.
He had to flick of the wrist.
He had to flick
of the wrist. You know, I was. Hate him or love him, dude. You gotta laugh at something.
Yeah, you gotta laugh at something.
During the press conference when he got.
We didn't really talk politics in the show, but that was kind of funny.
Yo, it doesn't have to be politics. It's just a fucking.
That's actually entertainment. That's not even politics.
No. The flick of the wrist.
He sat there and he was telling people like Puerto Rico's such a nice place or whatever. Yeah. But y'all got hit. Like you guys got hit. And he was. They fucking know. It's just.
That's some crazy shit.
Oh god.
So you want to introduce this record?
Introduce this record.
Absolutely.
We're gonna cut off this Cardi B.
Okay.
This bad hombre. Sorry, hold on. Wait, let me get this record ready for you.
Alright, this is actually the first record I put out. Directed by Jeff Mallow. My girl Devaney Westbury is in the video, and it's Lil Uzi Flirt, Bad Hombre.
Nice.
Lil Uzi Flirt.
This is TLC.
On that,
Carlson Daily. No?
On that note, guys, I just want to say thank you, Mario, for coming on the show.
No, absolutely.
Your family. Our door's always open whenever you want to come back and join us. You don't even need to just show up.
Just come.
Stop it, because I'll sit here.
Just show up.
I'm
good to go. All right.
And gotta make sure you bring a 6-pack whenever you.
Yeah. Come through a little. He came through.
Some I
did. I got some yingling.
Came through a little, son.
Yeah.
Guys, give it up real quick for Mario Ramil.
Thank you so much, man. Thank you so much.
Make sure you follow him again.
You guys have a fucking awesome show.
Thank you, brother.
Thank you.
Make sure you guys follow him on Instagram, social media, Facebook, Twitter. Follow him everywhere. Mario Ramil Comedy. This is Bad Hombre. And take us away, Colosus.
Oh, and one more time for the Miami Spotlight Show. Make sure you follow that on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and all that. Oh, and that Murder Gardens is serious, baby. Believe that.
It's coming. Murder Gardens coming. Murder Gardens.
Thank you, guys.
Yes, sir. You guys can also follow this shit on YouTube. Murder Gardens.
Lil Uzi Flirt. I done seen this video, bro. Look.
Miami.
My girl,
Check
Devin.
it out. Look. Yeah. Hey, hi. Yeah, what's up? Even street signs know better than to tell me to stop. I got like 4 drinks, 3 straws, 2 girls, and 1 cup. I'm fucked up. I'm your baby mama's wife. What? Yeah. That's a motherfucking AK. The thirst is real. She need a hydrate. I'm Bobby bullshit with that Kanye. That shit great, huh? Jay, ain't that great?
It's a pretty dope video, though, bro. The video's actually tight.
Not the song, but the video.
Well, I mean, the song's tight too, but I'm just saying. You know, finish it. Yeah.